Welcome back to Let's Get Lost in Far Cry 4. Tried to interact with that opium pipe the moment the game ended, but the whole game crashed.
Hello, neighbor. Oh, Mr. Gale. Well, I guess that's it then. No more mayhem and destruction. Hanging up the old rocket launcher.
No way.
I really love what you've done with the place. It'll be sad to see you go.
Put it on the shelf, as it were. Gathering dust.
Unless...
Some unfinished business, perhaps. Loose ends to snip. Or people to kill. That's what I just said, Donald. It's Yogi, you prat. Smoke?
Smoke?
Not this time.
You.
Is there anything more to do in this vast place?
Brother, now that Pagan is gone, his forces at Rajgard are confused and disorganized. You should strike while the iron is hot, and seize the fortress for the Golden Path.
Okay. There are still things to be done. People to kill. And mayhem to be caused. I'm excited about this. As I'm excited for so many other things to come. What am I just running around climbing bell towers? I think I'm gonna climb bell towers. I'm gonna do one more fortress. Durgesh prison. I don't know about that. Did I just say I was gonna climb one more fortress? I'm gonna climb 3 bell towers, do one more outpost, do the fortress, and let's just see how far I can get in doing that. But yeah, I just got back onto this game just to check out those few things, so I'm just gonna pause the recording here, and I'll be back. And what to you will be 1 second, to me, I don't know, maybe an unforeseen amount of time. Man, this is nice. I guess one more karma event before I pause it. So I can do a little bit of research about the game, so I'll have a bit more to actually say before I keep recording. That sounds nice, doesn't it?
Thank God for cicadas.
Just give me a second.
You're in trouble if it's too quiet.
Touch this man. Back. Far Cry 4, I couldn't leave you alone. I couldn't even shut you down without...
The Tigers side with nobody.
He just decided to sit there.
Ajay, my friend, I hope you're well.
Just like Far Cry, I can't really find any faults with you. Can't stay mad with you, but yeah, I couldn't even take like a proper break from the game. I just had to jump right back in and be like episode 50. There's more to discover, more things to do. I've been reading a little bit about the different endings, and without giving anything away before I can show you more of what's to come, from what I've read, I'm impressed with the restraint, or like not even the restraint, but kind of how they've tempered their narrative. Is that correct? I don't know. They decided to kind of render gray areas, and in some way they got to have their cake and eat it. They got to show how fun video game violence is. At the same time, they made a narrative that in many ways tries to talk about how real world violence is not it's usually not a good thing. Destruction is maybe something that you should leave to Hindi gods, or pardon if I'm fucking shit up here. So let's see. I chose Sabal unwittingly, so I'm gonna see what Sabal's up to before I handle any bell towers or any outposts and stuff. In this episode, I feel like I'm gonna hit up this outpost after climbing one of these bell towers, and then I'm gonna do the 2 other bell towers and Pagan Men's Fortress in the last episode. Maybe I'm gonna explore some of this open world off cam, just sitting around and having fun with my family, hanging out, having ourselves a party. I think this is probably the place I want to fast travel to. I should be a rich man, shouldn't I? After having completed that mission, I should be fucking rolling in the money. I don't know if I'm gonna be, but let's have a look. What do I have? Did I unlock anything? No. Didn't unlock shit. Didn't get really any money. Didn't read any of the descriptions for the loot. Yeah, I should do that. Oh. Ow. I don't even have enough for that fucking signature. Maybe before doing the fortress, I'll level AJ up completely. Let's check out how many skill points I have at this point. 54. I might have enough to at least level up his most prominent and useful skills relating to his health and well-being. But yeah, right now I'm heading for the temple that I decided not to blow up, if I can only figure out where it is. So just hang on, and we'll see if I can figure this shit out. Lagoon of Tears. Been there, done that. Oh yeah, of course. Yalendu Temple. So just put a little marker down there, and hey, fast traveling. It is for chumps. We're still doing this. We're still getting lost in Far Cry. Pagan man, bless. Wherever you are. I feel you're with me. You just kept this country warm for me, didn't you? Just waiting for the Prince of Kyrat to take his blood-stained, more like blood-soaked throne. It's more just like a pit of blood where Ajay swims around like some demented goldfish, gutting people, feeding my subjects to tigers. All around just being what I can be. I'm happy I didn't kill Pagan Men. I was reading how one guy, when I was reading about the endings, I mean, if you Google Far Cry 4 endings, you'll find the shit I'm talking about now pretty much immediately. Dude was like, I shot Pagan Men in the face right away when I was sat down with him at the ending. And I was surprised that the game told me, or like immediately ended and told me that was the bad ending. Like, dude, have you been vaguely conscious throughout this thing? Like, it's clearly trying to talk about like the nuances and gray areas of violence. I'm surprised that it went to the lengths that it's about to go through, as far as I've read, but let's just remove that check waypoint now. But yeah, killing Pagan Min is clearly not really gonna sort anything out. He's been not really like anything throughout this campaign. Am I now gonna be able to trigger what I wanted to trigger? Or do I have to go and do Pagan Min's Fortress before I can see what I was supposed to see? Did I mess something up here? I'm not gonna ask anyone to bear with me anymore. Bro. There we go.
You chose to fight your own people. When you sided with Amita, you chose to desecrate your own heritage and spit on the gods. Now you kneel before the Tarun Matara, asking forgiveness. Hmm? No. No. Where was that forgiveness when you butchered your brothers and sisters? You committed crimes against the gods themselves. So I say to you, today, you chose to cut your own throats, not me.
Wait. Audra.
She is Tarun Matara now. Sins against the gods can only be washed away with blood. There must be a cleansing for us to move forward, brother. Eventually, the Tarun Matara will understand that. Will you?
Man, fuck you guys. I'm the king of Kyrat. I'm the king of the bees. I guess I'm kind of stepping on my point here, but
I killed one who tried to bite the mumbling monk.
there you go. I had a little bit of an issue triggering that ending, but
I don't want to kill an innocent dog, but once attacking a monk on pilgrimage, I'll do it.
there you go.
I'm glad the monk.
Oh man, I really wanted that to work. That was stupid. I should have planned in mind and done it properly. Yes, we're gonna have a redo on this, aren't we?
Why would you do that?
I didn't mean any offense. Woo! Fuck you, Sabal. Fuck you and the horse you rode in on with a bag of bricks, like I said. Where you at, fuckface? Oh, I lost karma. Boo fucking who. Yes. Like I predicted, it's showing you that people who use violence to control people usually end up being kind of violent and terrible people. I mean, I'm not gonna say Pagan Min was some sort of fucking saint or whatever. He was clearly, like, terrible, just like everyone in this game, except for the poor peasants who I guess are just trying to live their lives and take care of the people that they care about. What do you mean? What the hell? I am an American man and I do what I want. Which one of you are gonna stand up to me? I'm the king of Kyrat. I do what the fuck I want. Yeah. Now I'm, let's see, where's the ball at? I'm just gonna loot every single person here and see if I can find Sabal and make sure that I captured that footage, because that's kind of important to the ending, to kind of nuance what you've done. And I can't find Sabal. I really wanted to throw his corpse into just a body of water, if nothing else. But hey, you can't get everything you want. I think that's the lesson I've learned today. Yeah, that's that footage captured. Interested to see what's gonna happen when I do the Pagan Men Fortress. See if Sabal is gonna radio me and pretend like nothing happened. That's the outpost, and this is where I'm fast traveling to then. But yeah, time for more meandering commentary, I guess. If I had chosen to kind of like stay with Amida and ride down that road to the end.
I owe you so much.
Yes, you do. I'm the king, baby. You would have seen her, what would you say, recruiting labor for her opium farms by literally forcing people at gunpoint to give their children up to work in the opium farms. So she's gonna she pretty much just like endorses child labor and forces people to work to get money for I guess rebuilding the kingdom of Kyrat or whatever. No matter which side of the golden path you choose to side with, you'll see that they are both violent and remorseful. They're merciless people. They don't really have scruples. They use violence to attain their goals, and they keep using violence to control their kingdom. Yep, that's what I wanted to do. I wish that there was some way that I could have sided with Pagan Men and just taken my rightful place as his right-hand man. And it feels good to be getting karma again after losing so much. Even if it matters, like, zilch. Still feels alright. Ugh. But even after having done all of that, I still think I'll be able to have plenty more fun with Far Cry 4. And now that I've finally kind of shown what becomes of the campaign kind of story threads or whatever, where they end, I can say that I'm surprised that Far Cry had such a kind of well thought out approach to how it wanted to depict these sorts of like arguably real world conflicts. That's a double real there. But yeah, I think you get what I'm trying to say here. In Far Cry 3, you can either choose to have a warrior baby with an Aztec princess who will then Black Widow you, or you do that by killing your friends and the people that you worked hard to protect, showing that you've completely submerged yourself in like or like you've given up on ever going back home. Or you can go back home a forever changed and damaged human being after having murdered so many people. Removing the waypoint. In this game, no matter what you choose, which I guess you could say for Far Cry 3 as well, but in this game, no matter what you choose, you'll end up with an ending that, at least to most people, would be kind of unsatisfying. You don't really get to be the action hero that solves all the problems for everyone and is undeniably a good fucking human being. Which is refreshing in a game that you spend like killing so many people. This is not the attempt where I end up like doing anything. So just bear with me. But yeah, it's really, really cool getting an ending like that. And also that clearly Ajay is damaged, or like he's completely like disenchanted with what he was fighting for. That was a shitty attempt. I'm gonna have a redo on that. Man, I really, really hope any of this commentary makes sense, because I'm a bit, there's been a lot of stuff happening here at the end. I was almost expecting something a bit more like Far Cry 3, where despite it being very kind of gray area, it would be a bit more like less of a consistent statement. Whereas here, you clearly get that kind of like French Revolution thing where it's like, well, now that you've toppled the leader in one way or another, let's get to murdering all the people that in some way is gonna fuck with our continued sorry. Let's get rid of all of the dissenters, is what I'm trying to say. Which is kind of showing the ugly and very real side of something like this.
I'll find that killer right away.
Oh, he gone. I love that guy. He has like all of the insults. Cow-sucking baboon piece of ass. I wish I was that clever.
All clear.
It's the Royal Army angry video game nerd. If that's not a lame reference, I don't... It's not even really a reference, it's just... the meager remnants of my Far Cry 4 commentary. As I'm hiding in bushes and failing outposts. I mean, like, start as you mean to go on. Isn't that what they say? Let's try to get a spot on this alarm. 'Cause I ain't seeing shit. I mean, I guess I'm seeing the top of it there. And wait, was nope. Thought I spotted it there for a second, but clearly didn't. Let's try some things. That doesn't work. Why would I want to climb up here though? I can't really see any other things that I can get to. Okay. Well, at least there I spotted the alarm, so not so bad that it isn't good for anything. Oh. Like, in the original game, I would have been able to see them through the walls. Oh man, that's a consistent mistake I make. In the original game's kind of like mechanics, I would be able to tag the enemies, see them through the walls, and then I wouldn't have made a stupid decision like that. So it doesn't really detract any from, I can't really, what I'm trying to say is I can't really criticize the gameplay or like the design of this game when I'm purposefully choosing not to use all of the tools that are at my disposal.
This is the third time you've told that story.
Just snipe that fucker.
Wonder where I can get some high capacity, man. I don't have to reload it.
Yeah, I don't really see that too often in first-person shooters, that they kind of like end it with saying what you did was a bad thing. I guess I like my narratives to be dick shot.
Inbound on your position.
Oh shit, trying to go through that doorway. Come on, be quick about it.
Coming in from the north.
Look out below! Keep off the fire!
Fuck.
That will purify you.
I wish I had some healing syringes.
Keep the pressure on. He's above us.
Thank you for telling me that. I was trying to do that from above, but I ended up standing on his shoulders. Oh, I've been laughing really loudly into the mic. I'm gonna have to turn that down, I guess. Yeah. I should maybe try to approach this from a different angle. I'm going to. I'm just gonna take down that sniper and just keep doing the same thing that I've been doing over and over again and expecting things to change. Shoutouts to Voss. They really did you dirty, dog.
We cannot fail! Find the threat. I want a full sweep of the area.
Copy. Leave no stone unturned.
Look out below!
Pan out. I want that threat contained.
Keep your eyes open. Find him! I don't care if you have to turn over every rock in this country. Gale might be in the AO.
Oh, there we go.
Look around.
I'm sliding down. To make just a little circle, just a half circle around their outpost. I mean, I never really used the Molotov, so I can just try to go for some cheap kills there.
Move it! Move it!
I'm climbing up.
We got this!
Yeah.
You will make a fine footstool for the king.
What king? I'm the king. I'm the king of the bees. Man, I just don't run out of these. There. I'm finally done. Oop.
You think you have a chance?
Look out below! Stay for
I don't know about this.
Fan out and locate the door.
Trying to peek up here. Oh, this is a bad idea. And crouch.
Sector clear.
I don't have a spot on any of the alarms now. Yeah. It can't all be headshots.
Not looking. Something's wrong.
Throw it far. New. Oh.
Keep looking, damn you!
Maybe he'll step on it. Please step on my mine.
I will strike down all who oppose me. Be vigilant.
Whoop. Whoop. That was too close. I wouldn't be so spooked if I'd, like, actually gotten any of the alarms. Things being the way they are, though, I'm a real scaredy cat.
Secure the area.
Oop. Guess not. This is not the time for this. Wow, my second ledge takedown. Sometimes things work out. Oh, man. Still crouching, nice. Think I can see it there. Yeah. At least they have radios now. Well, that's what it sounds like. And I got a silver trophy called All Clear, meaning that I've done all the outposts at this point. I feel pretty alright about that. Let's go and check if I unlocked something and buy that signature sniper.
The entire village.
Yeah, things aren't really all good, are they? Still didn't read any of that loot. Still can't afford that. This has been fun. It's been a bit of a stuttering episode. Hey, it is what it is. I'm trying to get better at this, slowly but steadily. I am getting better, hopefully. I don't know. I'm having fun, though. Just talking and playing this game. Join me in the next episode, why don't you? Taking down Pagan Men's fortress. Even if I say that, it's kind of... the whole thing is kind of over at this point. But hey. I'll still be here, stuttering over gameplay. So, there's that. There will always be that. Can I do that from above? Nope. Haha. Thank you for saving me, ladies. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna end it here. Peace out, and have a good one. Alright?